Let's see that mustache. Well, that looks good.
Check out the back of the Zamboni. His carpet is dragging like a chunk of ice. It's not flat. That's a top belt.
Dave, I don't know if you don't have to worry about this right now, but
I'll do it.
I showed you how to do that before.
Yeah, so like I do the things and then that's the period.
Yep. And you don't want to do power play, you don't have to. But
I can do that.
yeah, I was looking up like some of the other features and whatnot.
They're good.
And there is a
iceberg in the middle. It's like if your carpet's not flat, you can kind of like it's just gonna be the street. All right. It's like if somebody goes to overtime.
oh right. Yeah, but I started looking up the game stuff and it was like for this stuff. And you can like put in you can make it as complicated as you kind of or like literally it'll push text messages.
Oh, really?
Like so like examples they were getting for baseball. And it would push it would identify their number. Or you would press it number 9 to the bat.
Yeah.
Strike, whatever. And it pushes that. So text message. Right. Yeah. I was like the last thing I needed was push it like score a goal and goal shot.
Right. That's a lot of text messages too.
Oh yeah. Got an eye on the Zamboni situation. Yeah. Perfect. Yeah, Nina has it. I'll let you know. I was just looking up the, trying to remember. Looks like there's gonna be a rough spot. They were trying to chip it.
What a mess.
I love it, like my other son was like, he's like, Dad, he goes, he's like, I'm not saying it's the reason why we lost, but like the ice was slow. And I was like, was it fast for the other team?
I know.
You know?
Like you're playing the same conditions.
I get it. All right, while we wait, we're gonna go do the fan cam here. We'll try to find some people. There's like a nice yellow brick road right down
I
mid
know.
slot. Almost.
You know, it doesn't really look like it's affecting the pucks that much. But it's almost like all it was doing was scraping. Not doing anything.
Well, we've skated on worse ice.
Right. Yeah. It's not like there was a bunch of phantoms out here earlier messing it up. It's not. Like you said, both teams got to play it. It's not going to matter. So this team does not have a A team, is that right?
That's correct. That's what I hear.
All right.
This is their 18th.
Right.
Which is usually not awesome.
That's usually not. But you never know.
I mean, it's probably a blend of kids, but they probably have one or two guys that are like,
Yeah. Two guys that are probably eight, maybe one.
maybe one, yeah. Find out.
It means they probably have some B2 caliber kids on that team too.
they're both suited up. Are they both playing or no?
I think Lewis is
Here we go, Minneapolis Cup. Minneapolis Black versus St. Francis. This is St. Francis's B1 team. I'm told they don't have an A team. So we'll see what they got. A little bit of a pause there while the Zamboni figured out it was broken. We've got a few stripes of smooth ice out there. All right, we've got Bianucci, we've got Hawk, we've got Elliott up top. A little bit of a line change. Same positions, just different lines. In the back, we've got Rowan Jackson and Finn Lucen. Puck goes behind our net. Finn's there. Finn's challenged, but he comes up with it. Pops it off the boards to Elliott. Battle for the puck. Elliott pushes it out to Maddox. Maddox does sort of run somebody over, but we don't have a call there or anything. Find ourselves on that little yellow brick road of a sliver of ice there. It's touched by the Zamboni. St. Francis comes back up with it. The kid with the red gloves has a nice skate and a shot. Cullen crawl in goal block. St. Francis trying to take a chip at it. Clear it. Hawken by himself. He's got 3 blue jerseys coming. He's going to take a shot. And a block by St. Francis. All right, looks I see Matt McLean's hair. I believe that's Charlie Dillon center, Anthony on left. Gavin in back. As well as Max Zishi. St. Francis with a shot, 2 blocks from Minneapolis. Puck goes right into Anthony, bounces off, they recover it. Bounce it off the backboard. Charlie's back there in the corner, doing his job as a center. Backhand by St. Francis, blocked by Cullen. Charlie and Gavin letting St. Francis know not to get in that crease. All right, so we must be running 2 centers tonight. Different variations of the lines out there. So got Bianucci and Hawk out there with Maida. Puck goes back into our zone. Finn's there. Finn gets knocked off. Puck actually bounces off his head from his teammate Rowan, trying to clear it. We got one Storm player fighting off, Maida fighting off these St. Francis guys. St. Francis bounces it off the half wall. Finn's there to clear it. And we have an offsides call. So 4 shots on goal recorded for the guests at the moment. 2 for Minneapolis, 0-0 with 9 minutes and 22 seconds on the clock. St. Francis arguably wins that draw. They try to dump it into the zone, but Minneapolis is there to clear it. Max. Zoom in a little bit. That'll probably burn me here in a little bit whenever I don't have enough viewfinder, but Maddox challenging Anthony. Anthony gets it up to Maddox. Maddox gets it, shoots. Nice shot, just goes a little wider, bounces off a glove. Hawken fighting for it on the boards. Comes out with it. Shot by Maddox, and it goes in! 1 on the board for Minneapolis. Nice way to lead the game, boys. All right, they got a little excited. They thought there was a line change, but they're still out there. Dumping into St. Francis zone. Tries to get it up to their winger. Hawken comes up with it. Hawk gets it to Ant. Ant, nice pass out to Rowan. Shot! High. Nice shot, boys. That's the stuff. Hawken in the corner. Another tries to get it to Ant. Anthony comes up with it. Tries to center it. Bounces off a skate. Gets it back. He's fighting for it. Finds himself in the corner. Gives a little shove. He does get it. He gets it to Hawken. Shot from... Sorry, can't tell.
It's Maddox.
That was Maddox. Maddox shot from Maddox. Hawken. I believe that went post. St. Francis bounced it off the boards into our zone. They're going to call icing. Love the energy. Great start. All right, Charlie Dill at center, flanked by Maida and Mac McLean. Finn Lucen and Rowan Jackson in the back. St. Francis comes up with it, tries to bounce it off the boards. Boys are there. Finn's gonna have a skate. Finney up the slot from the point. Blocked. Nice job, a little D there. St. Francis. Tries to dump into our zone, we recover. Waves that one off, nice back check there. Shot. Believe that was blocked. Went wide. Dave says went wide. I should mention I'm supported by Dave Sanders up here. Nice little pass to Mac. Mac's by himself at the moment, but he does have Maida. Does get over to him. Puck gets a little loose. St. Francis almost comes up with it, but Charlie's there. Charlie looking for something to do with it. Little back pass to Hawk. Doesn't quite do what he wants. Chips it up, a little back and forth. Goes into our zone. Mac Max is back there. Max with a little backhand to Elliott. Elliott gets knocked off the puck. St. Francis is trying to work their way in, but the boys are there. Right in front of the goal. Going to clear that one. Elliott trying to get that one up to Haken. Haken with a little bit of speed, misses him. St. Francis to their winger. Challenged by Max. A little collision there, but no penalty. Elliott having a dangle. Elliott takes a shot, goes high and wide. Hawkins there in the corner. Hawkins centers it. All right, they're going to wave that one off. Minneapolis clears it. Haken gets it. Hawk looking for something to do. Nice little pass over to Maddox. Maddox comes up with it, takes a shot, and blocked. So far, great effort from the boys. 4 minutes and 49 seconds on the clock. Shots on goal for Minneapolis. Where am I going? 7. Charlie Dill at center. St. Francis comes up with it. Skate right down the middle. Nice back check from Ant. Puck goes right in front of the net. Thankfully, nobody connects with it. Max there. Mac having a little angle. He's going to cut left. Right down the center, pretty much. Probably he's going to have to backhand this one. St. Francis with a little bounce off the wall, a little dump and chase. Nice pass to his teammate. Loses an edge, thankfully. Mac, again with the puck. St. Francis gets it back. St. Francis, a nice pass. Thankfully knocked away by the boys. All right, Mac finds himself in that corner again. This is a long shift for him. He gets knocked over. He gets it up to Maddox, who dumps it into the zone. Maida's there to follow up on it. Maddox working to get up to Maida. Maida centers it. Maddox with an opportunity again. A little back and forth in the control here, but we're still in the St. Francis zone. Rowan goes center. Oh. Nice little whack from Maddox. One-on-one. You got a little support now. Nice job. Great job, Max. All right, Maida. Haken comes to support him. Haken having a little skate. Kind of pushes it under. All right, we're in the corner. Charlie's there. Uh-oh. Woo. Nice D. Nice D from Rowan. That was a little dicey. Charlie Dill finds himself along the boards, passes it back to his D-man, bounces it off the wall. St. Francis comes up with it. They're by themselves. 4 Minneapolis players there, thankfully. Nice block from Cullen. Good pass to Elliott. Elliott shovels it behind the net. Bounces off Mac McLean. St. Francis comes up with it for the moment. Challenged by Minneapolis. Oh. There we go. Nice little pass. Elliott. St. Francis. St. Francis regrouping. Maddox there to interrupt it. Maddox fighting on the wall. Maddox must have lost his stick there. He had unusual grip on his stick. All right, we're still in it though. Along the wall, boys are fighting. Mac's gonna pass to Maddox. Right idea, guys. All right. Oh, we're gonna have a penalty there. Maybe not. Thank God. That was a trip. All right. All right, I like the energy. 19 seconds on the clock. If we can keep this pace, it'll be good. Anthony, almost intercepts it. Doesn't quite stick to his stick. Three, two, one, buzzer. All right, that is the end of the first period. Minneapolis up 1 with 8 shots on goal to St. Francis's 6. Overall, pretty even game. I would say we have a little bit more control. Because we're at Richfield, we have this unique view of the bench. If you listen real close, you can hear the strategy. Figure out how to initiate the fan cams, you know, like where like it'll put a heart around people. I think we're onto something. Are you in software development by chance?
I am.
Perfect.
Yeah, that's so funny. They had people acting out the Coldplay incident.
All right, here we go. Period 2. Maddox, Mac, and Maida. Finn trying to clear that one. Effective. Maida comes up with it. Centers it to Maddox. Goes a little wide. St. Francis trying to find some clear ice. They do take a shot. Blocked by Cullen. No problem. No problem. Still at center. Can't quite see in the corner, but they're trying to dig that one out. St. Francis with a clear shot. They do go wide. Always nice to have music and a good soundtrack. The Motorhead. Defensive player takes a shot. Minneapolis regroups. Hawken gets it. sorry. All right, so this will be a test here, St. Francis. A little breakaway. Thankfully, our defensive line is there. Hawken again. Hawken with a nice clean pass to Elliott. Elliott doesn't quite get enough on it, but goes in the right direction. St. Francis comes up with it. Center was doing his job on the back check, supported by Finn. They shut it down for the moment. Maddox chips out one of the boards to himself. Anthony can have a skate. Oh, but we were off. Oh, he wanted that one too. It's fun to watch even how far they've come in the last few games. I would say they look significantly better. Offsides. All right, we've got 9 minutes and 46 seconds left on the clock in the second. Lots of hockey to go. Very close game. St. Francis does have a guy sitting right in front of the net. Thankfully, didn't get to him. Puck goes in the corner. They wave off any icing call, so the boys go to chase it. Nice. Our guys were on the forecheck. Maddox behind the net. Tries to get that one out front. Cross ice pass clear from St. Francis, and they go to chase that one. Finn is there. Finn tries to clear, bounces off some sticks. Maida gets contact. Maida pushes that one up the boards. St. Francis with a couple guys. Sitting right in front of that net. Thankfully, he doesn't see him or get it to him. They still have possession. That was a good play by Max. Shot from Minneapolis. We heard some oohs from the audience on they were probably insinuating a checking, but it was going. You went right through his hands. That's pretty textbook. Shot from St. Francis goes wide. Minneapolis clears it. They'll ice it. Not a bad ice, a little line change, get some fresh legs out there. But we are going back to our goal. Shot blocked, but we lose a stick. He's going to try to kick it. A little soccer play. He's still challenging. Nice job, Maddox. Finn with a clear. Maida tries to do a little dump and chase. He gets it back. Ooh, intercepted by St. Francis. We're going to try to return the favor with a skate here. We have a couple guys back there. Nice job, Maddox. It's right in front of that. Puck goes a little ahead of Haken, but still on the right side of the ice. Maida. He's in the corner, trying to just get out of there. St. Francis comes up with it. Minneapolis. Ooh. In the corner, Maddox tries to clear that one. Anthony's there. Anthony sends it back over to Bianucci. He's going to shovel that one to Anthony. Anthony's going to shoot. Oh! Bounces off the blocker. Nice to see a few passes strung together. Shot from St. Francis goes wide. Good challenge for Minneapolis behind the net. Max clears that one to Maida. Gets that one up to Maddox. Finds himself over at the half wall, looking for something to do to it. St. Francis comes up with it.
Nice play. That bounced off the top of the net.
All right, we need a line change. We had some tired legs out there. All right, Charlie Dill wins the draw, gets it to Finn, who tries to get it up to Elliott. Boys desperately trying to get that one out of there. St. Francis still has it. Tries to take a little one-timer there. Whiffs. Finn is going to skate up probably. Nice job. He's going to take a shot. Oh, goes wide. Good idea. Good idea. Love it. A little challenge from Elliott. Elbows up a little bit, but no call. He gets knocked over. Arguably one of their faster skaters, 66, is having a skate. I think that went right off Cullen's face. Mack has it. Mack with a shot, goes wide. Elliott with a trip, but no call. Okay, we're going up north rules. Maddox in the corner, little dangle, trying to find the right angle. Nice job passing back. Zishi. I mean, that whole thing was awesome. Good pressure. Nice pass in from Gavin. Gavin puts that one behind the net. The coaches are trying to call their tired kids off the ice. Oh! Rebound! Maida! Maida gets the rebound. 2-0. Good guys. Should go back to the fan cam for a second. See how everybody's looking up there. Is everybody happy? Everybody's happy. All right. Keep it going, boys. All right. Minneapolis wins the draw, goes back to Finn. St. Francis comes up with it. Rowan's there, Hawkins there. They take a shot right from the point. Ooh, almost got a rebound there. This guy's gonna try to take another shot. No? Oh man, wide open. Gather our excitement, get back into position here. All right. Dump behind the net from St. Francis. Maddox is there. Maddox pushes that one out to Hawk. Hawk's got some ice in front of him. You can get some speed here. Does get picked off. A little collision. They're probably going to call that one for interference. Did they call it? Yeah.
Disagree with that call.
All right.
Stole the fucking momentum of the kids.
All right. Dave doesn't like that call.
I do not like that call.
Consensus is that he touched the puck first. Momentum just knocked him over. Anthony. Oh. Puck's back in our zone. Let's see, Max is back there. Charlie gets knocked over. Ant with the puck again, but he's challenged by two players. Does a nice job adding pressure. They dump it behind the net. I think they're tired. I think they need a shift change here probably. Anthony challenges on the boards. He's effective. We come up with it. Gavin over to Ant. Ant chips that one up to Mac. Mac takes a shot. Blocked. Mac again. Tries to get one to Ant. Gets knocked off. Uh-oh. All right. So we're on the wall. We have a little speed coming. He's going to take a shot. Nice save by Cullen. Another pretty clear shot there. Another block. And thankfully, the end of the period. And a little bit of little scuffle. Passion for the sport. All right, so Minneapolis. Yeah, I got a little dicey, definitely.
All right, everybody, it's time for the chuck of ducks. If you got those ducks, chuck it through the middle of the ring. Got those ducks, chuck it up.
Chuck a duck. Did only one person buy a duck? Oh, there comes another one. Oh, and another one.
Chuck of ducks. Closest one to the middle.
We have 3 ducks, 4 ducks, 5, 6. Oh, here they come. Oh, that's the winner right there.
That's a tough one to beat.
Oh, here comes another one.
Last call. All right, we got ourselves a minute.
That's what a winner looks like right there.
Arlo low with the a win.
All right, back to business.
So, number 201, you can come and clean your knives up in front.
All right, this is actually a pretty even game. We got 16 shots on goal from the home team, 12 from our opponent. See the hang on, another 12 minutes. Maida centers it to Maddox, goes a little wide. St. Francis. Nice job on the boys getting back there. Puck goes high and St. Francis comes up with it for the moment. Maida going wide. Takes a shot, bounces off the back of the net. We're trying to get it in front of the goal there. St. Francis picks it up. He's going to have a skate. Nice race back from Finn. Somebody clears it into the corner. Minneapolis is there fighting. Loses a stick. Rowan loses a stick. Ooh, jeez. St. Francis takes a shot. Nice block from Cullen. Oh, right. Little whiff. Cleared by Maida. We're fighting for it on the boards. Little chaos. St. Francis with it behind their net. Regrouping, trying to clear it. Gavin gets that one up to, well, let's see, Anthony and Hawken. Hawken with a shot. He was blocked and went behind the net. Yes.
Nice.
Ooh. All right. Hawk up top, looking to center that one.
Oh, Gavin.
Gavin takes a swing. St. Francis with it. Ooh, tries to center it. Right idea, but we're there. Nice shot from Gavin, getting that one up to Hawk, and Hawk's just dancing through. He's going to take a shot. Goes high. Might have bounced off the face mask, Dave says. Nice back check from Elliott. Covered by Cullen. All right, 8 minutes and 58 seconds on the clock. We're getting some support from their buddies. They're either tired or unimpressed. St. Francis with a shot in traffic. Deflected by a couple Storm players. Maida tries to clear that one. St. Francis. Ooh, with a shot right down the middle. Bounces off a shinny. Another shot from the back in traffic. Cleared for the moment. Don't know what the call was.
It's on Gavin, right?
What are they calling them? I don't know. We might have an interference call. I'm not sure. So we are shorthanded at the moment. Ooh, shot in, blocked by Cullen. They go center with it again. Try to get the rebound. Minneapolis is there. Get that one out of there. Nice little pass from Finney. Doesn't make connection. He has to get back. Ooh, geez, he's gonna take a shot. Oh, yes. Nice job, Finn. Good effort from Finn there. That kept us in that one. They still have the puck, though, and they're trying to go right to net. Oh, gets that one right to Hawk. Hawk gives that one a little kick. Goes to the boards. Hawken. He's got one coming in hot, though. Tries to lift his stick. Still's got it. And he gets it. Does he get it?
Yeah.
All right.
He held on to it.
We held on to that one. There we go. Atta boy. All right, Minneapolis up 3-0. 7 minutes and 24 seconds on the clock. Short-handed goal as well. All right, lots of time in hockey world, though.
That goal was scored by star player number 8, Gavin Moore.
Well, Gavin Moore got some nice cred there. What?
He's sitting in the box.
He's in the box, yeah. So we'll be clear, that was Hawken. Anthony tries to get that one over to somebody. Oh! Goes behind the net.
Correction, the last goal was scored by number 9, Hawken Wilson.
All right, little dangles from Maddox, gets broken up. Oof. Covered by Cullen. Cullen's having a sweet game. All right, Hawken, center. Hawken wins the draw. Cleared by Max there. Got a little dicey there for a second. Nice job, Max. Hawken still with the puck, takes a shot, deflected, it went high. Did go off the top of the goalie's stick. Race to the puck. Max comes up with it. Max behind the net, clears that one. Hawken sees it. Throw that one back down the boards. 5 minutes and 30 seconds left on the clock. Oof. Nice little pass in front of the goal, but nobody was there. Shot bounces off Zishi. Zishi on the wall. He gets tripped, but they didn't see it. Or they're not calling it, I don't know. Got a few of those today. Thankfully they've gone our way. Right down the slot. Goes in. So we got one on the boards for St. Francis. They're looking to shore up their deficit. It is 3-1 Minneapolis. 4 minutes and 48 seconds left on the clock. Time to lock in, boys. Maddox at center. Flanked by the Max. Supported by Zishi and Moore. Cleared by our D-line there. Nice job breaking that one up. Minneapolis comes up with it. Oh boy. Right in front of the net again. Minneapolis trying to clear that one. Effective. Mack McLean with the puck. Mack gets tripped or loses an edge, I don't know. Clear it. They're going to wave off any icing call. Maddox in the corner there. A little pile up, but no call. St. Francis with a lot of ice in front of them. Hard to see this angle, but Finn and Ant are fighting on the wall there, trying to get possession. Minneapolis comes out with it. Maddox gets, I mean, honestly, that was probably a penalty. Maddox with a little chip to himself. Or, sorry, Charlie Dill. Charlie Dill just fighting for that puck. St. Francis knocks him off and comes up with it. So they're working their way down the boards there with some speed. Thankfully, that shot was high and wide. Did have a little momentum there. Minneapolis behind our own net. Gavin up to Mack. Mack goes center with it. Anthony's there to challenge. Maddox just trying to bulldoze through. Line change for Minneapolis. 1 minute and 43 seconds left on the clock. Shot from Mack, a little backhand. All right, minute 30. Kids are having a talking to from the ref. Talking at center. Timeout. right, face off in St. Francis's zone. Hawken gets it. Go over to Mac. St. Francis loose at the moment, but broken up by Minneapolis. Great job on the D. Mac's trying to get it by him. Mac gets knocked over. They go center with it. Cleared by Minneapolis. Hawken. Elliott. Elliott gets an open net goal to make that one 4-1. Feels like a sure thing. Still 1 minute on the clock. Right. Finn Lucen with the puck at the moment.
Goal for Minneapolis, scored by number 11, Elliott.
Charlie clears that one in the corner with 40 seconds on the clock. Maddox comes up with it. Nice shot by Maddox. That one went in.
Yeah, Mac made it, tipped it in.
Mac made it, tipped it in. All right. All right, we're getting that point differential spread right now. I like it.
It's Mac's second goal. He got the first one, I think.
Did he?
Yeah, that's awesome.
All right, that might have been made his second goal of the game. See if he gets a hat trick.
Goal by Minneapolis, scored by number 14.
All right, 16 seconds on the clock. Shot fired, blocked.
He's blocking those shots.
Anthony with a block. All right, that was a nice way to start the tourney. Nice job all around for the Minneapolis boys. That was great hockey. That's the hockey that we know we're capable of. Glad the coaches finally showed up.
Really limited the quality shots for St. Francis. Blocked a bunch. Shooting from far out.
It was really a great game.
Yeah. Great job by Cullen.
Yeah, Colin Crawl had one heck of a game. Oh, we're going to go celebrate a bit. A little showboating, giving the fans what they want.